Hey guys, welcome to day 18 and 19 of this 30-day yoga challenge. We are almost done. It's crazy to think about. This has been so far really fun for me, and I hope that you guys are all having just such a fun time as well. Starting to incorporate like even just a little bit of movement into your day is so good for your overall health, mind and emotions. So today, speaking of mind and emotions, we're going to be working on balance. So yoga for balance is super good for reducing stress. So as you're going about this yoga pose, I want you to just focus on what you can control. So let's say your body feels unable to balance and you're about to fall out. Just remember that you can breathe and try to control your movements through your breathing. To me, breath is the most important aspect of keeping balance. So try that throughout class today. And if you can't keep up with my movements, because I am introducing a few new movements to this class, if it's just a lot going on, pause the video and take as long as you need to get into that pose for yourself. So let's get to it. Let's get those stress levels down.
Come to an easy seat on your mat. And once you're there, take a deep inhale and audible exhale. Bring your hands to heart center and allow every thought that's been taking up space in your mind to just be released in this moment. Fully focus on where you're at. Place the palms of your hand on the outside of your knees. With an inhale, arch your back, lift your gaze, opening up through the chest. Keep your pelvis neutral and engaged. Exhale and round your back, creating space between the shoulder blades, and let your chin drop. Repeat this movement for 2 or 3 times. And come back to a neutral seat. We're going to go into a side stretch here. Bring your left arm up and over and your right arm down to the mat. Bring your gaze all the way up to your left hand if you can. And we're going to go over to the other side. Bring your right palm up and over and your left arm down to the mat where it feels comfortable. And come back to a neutral seat again for just 1 second, and we're going to transition into a downward facing dog slowly but surely. Bend into one knee and then the other. Come up on your tippy toes. This is the first downward dog of class, so take your time to get comfortable here. And once you're ready, look up to the top of your mat and bring your toes close to your hands. We're going to go into a variation of toe stand. Bring your glutes all the way down to your heels if you can. You can keep your hands on the mat or start working on your balance by lifting one hand and then the other. Another option is bringing your hands up off your mat and bringing your hands to heart center. If this feels impossible or too difficult, you can bring your arms around your knees and bring your head kind of into your knees, or bring your palms back down to your mat. The goal here is to start working on our balance, so focus on your breathing in this pose. Once you're ready, come up to a forward fold, bend your knees a lot, and collapse your upper body over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, create a straight back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly come up to rise, all the way up to a stand. When you're at the top, release your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up to the sky for mountain pose. And bring your right knee up to hip width level. Inhale here, let's focus on our balance. You can stay here, or you can slowly push your right foot out in front of you. Bring your knee back to the center. And slowly place your right foot down to the mat. Bring your whole weight into your right foot and slowly lift up your left foot up off the ground and bring your knee parallel to your hip here. Inhale here. If you want to stay here, that's fine, or continue to push out straight, your foot straight ahead of you like we did on the other leg. Take one breath and then slowly release your foot down to the earth. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your back. Exhale, we're going into a chaturanga. So let's start with our plank. Create a strong back by pushing your palms down into the earth. Inhale, shift forward slightly. Exhale, slowly but surely come down to a halfway push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring your knee in between your chest and place your foot down between your hands. Start to bring your weight into your left hand and bring your right palm all the way up in front of you into a low lunge twist. And as you're here, bring your hips ever so slightly down towards the mat. Bring your right palm back down to your mat. Bring your weight into your right leg and slowly but surely lift off and put your weight fully onto your right leg as you bring your left knee out in front of you like we had before. Bring your left knee into your chest by grabbing onto your knee if possible. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your palms down beside you and slowly bring your left foot behind you. You can stay right here, or you can come with me into dancer's pose. Grab on a hold of your outside of your left foot. Bring your right hand out in front of you and start to bend forward. You can stay right here, but make sure your hips are facing forward in dancer's pose. Exhale, bring your foot down to the mat. Bring your palms down beside you, shake them out. And inhale, come into mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward. Halfway push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest and place your foot between your hands. We're going to go into low lunge twist on the left. So bring your left hand all the way up to the sky. Shift your hips down to the earth in this pose. Release your hands down to the earth. Bring your weight into your left foot and lift off. Fully having your weight in your left foot here. Bring your knee out in front of you, hip width level. Grab onto your right knee. It's okay if you lose balance here. Bring your right knee into your chest slightly, and then bring your left foot behind you. Grab on hold of the outside edges of your foot. Bring your left hand up to the sky, palm facing down. Inhale here. You can stay in this if you were at this level on the other side. Also, it's okay if you fall out of the pose. If you went on the other side, I want you to begin to tip forward and reach your lifted foot up behind you. Take one big inhale here. And exhale, release your foot down to the earth. Slowly. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward, halfway push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And we're going to go into Cobra Pose, so bring your belly all the way down to the mat. Bring the tops of your feet down to the mat and press the tops of your feet down. Bring your hands by your side. Inhale, lift up into Cobra Pose. Create a short inhale here, and exhale, bring your nose down to the mat. We're going to go into this 2 more times. Lift up again into Cobra Pose, and exhale down to the mat. Last time, lift up as high as you possibly can this time, and exhale, release down to the mat. Last pose of the day, we're going to end today's class in Child's Pose. So bring your glutes down to your knees. You can do a wide-legged Child's Pose, or what I'm doing is bringing my knees close together here. Instead of bringing your hands up out in front of you, you can bring your hands beside you here to create kind of a little tight, small ball to end today's class with. If you would prefer to end today's class in Shavasana, you can transition into that pose now. Or just stay here and start to release all of the tension or any extra stress you might have from the day or the future. And just breathe. When you're ready, you can slowly make your way up to a seat and start to bring some movement to your arms, to your legs. And you made it. You did so well on your first balance sequence. Thank yourself and your body, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you guys for joining today for this balanced yoga class. I hope that you really enjoyed it. And if you did, leave a comment below on what you enjoyed or what pose was your favorite. And I hope your stress levels feel amazing and that you can go about your day or your evening just in a calm, relaxed state. So have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you on Wednesday, the 20th, for the next video. Bye.